Chelmsford test. 1-2, 1-2. From Ryan Arena in Watertown, Massachusetts, the Hawks from Waltham High entertain Chelmsford in a non-league battle. Hawks will come off a 7-5 loss up at Methuen High School. This game taking place on Tuesday night, December 30th. So you viewers on the Waltham channel will see this on tape delay. Waltham with wins over Peabody and Somerville. Chelmsford comes in 4-0 with a Christmas holiday tournament win and 2 non-league wins as well, or 1 league win over Methuen. So it's Waltham and Chelmsford back with the action right after this. Testing. Ryan Arena in Watertown for tonight's matchup. Waltham and Chelmsford. Chelmsford earned a berth in 1996-97 to the Division 1A tournament, the Elite Eight. Referee's whistle will signal the start of play. Andy Davis between the pipes tonight for the Hawks. Matt Beck, Jeff Zarnowski, and John Fabiano. Stephen Douglas and Kenny Capola on defense for the Hawks. Puck play down into the Chelmsford zone, thrown around the near boards for John Sosnowski. Stephen Douglas able to control for Waltham in the neutral zone, fires it in. Picked up there by Lindstad for Chelmsford. Over the line, Matt Beck tries a quick shot there, goes wide. Controlling now is Lindstad for Chelmsford. Lindstad up through the middle. Quick pass over the line, Sosnowski. Left circle, quick shot, save there, Davis off the stick of Curtis. In front, shot save, Andy Davis, rebounds loose. Quick shot again off the pad of Davis. Play in the Waltham zone, Sosnowski. Quick shot, gets deflected wide there by Lindstad. Chelmsford aggressively on the Hawks here in the opening minute of play. Capola can't find the handle, gets checked off of it. Back deep, centering pass. Nice save, Andy Davis off the glove, deflected it wide. And icing will be called. So Chelmsford with an attack, and Andy Davis came up big there with the glove save. Matt Beck ices it, and we'll have a face-off in the Waltham zone. 13:36 remaining here in the first period. No score from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Waltham's second unit out there now. Eric Frank will center. Ryan McCarthy on, Mike Melanson. Jeb Boudreau and Alex Gardner on defense. Boudreau throws it around the near boards for McCarthy. McCarthy can't get a handle on it. Picked up by Frank. Frank tries a centering pass, gets caught through the neutral zone. On it there is Kevin McCarthy for Chelmsford. Out of the zone, cleared there by Carnes. Play goes in the Waltham end of the ice. On it there is McDonald for Chelmsford. Kevin McCarthy throws it through, gets picked off by Gardner and sent back out to the neutral zone. Chelmsford smartly sends it back in the Waltham zone. Mike Melanson up the left wing. Throws it through, looking for Frank. Too far. Play along the near boards. Back out through center ice is Boudreau. Boudreau throws it to the Chelmsford zone, where Carnes will collect. Over for McCarthy. McCarthy takes a hit from Chris Watson. Puck played into the Waltham zone, and Chelmsford will change all 5 players on the ice. Now McCarthy will stay out though, so 4-player change for Chelmsford. Big hit there from Gardner, and Boudreau drives it the length of the ice. We'll have a whistle. Icing is called. 12:19 remaining in the first period. No score. Number 9, Nick Ledger will take the draw for Waltham. Chris Watson on as well. Stephen Douglas on defense. Mark Bourgeois, number 12, also on the ice for the Hawks. Douglas with a quick rush, gets it up the center ice. Watson tries it, backhand it for Bourgeois. Nice hit right below with Stephen Douglas on Stevenson for Chelmsford. Up the left wing, Nick Ledger looking ahead for Bourgeois. Bourgeois in over the line, gets spilled. Incidental contact, no whistle there. Lindstad plays it around the far corner. Bourgeois on it once again for the Hawks. Centering pass out for Stevenson. Nice check there, Matt Beck. As an offside whistle blows that play dead. 11:31 remaining here, first period. No score. Matt Beck back out to take the draw. Jeff Sarnowski and John Fabiano up front. Jeb Boudreau, Alex Gardner on defense. Gardner's pass for Zarnowski gets deflected into the neutral zone. Andy Davis will stick it there for Boudreau behind his own goal. Knocked down by Trahan, Scott Trahan, the big gun here for Chelmsford, number 19. Jeb Boudreau avoids Trahan's forecheck, gets ahead for Zarnowski. Matt Beck is still down, and there'll be a whistle here on Sosnowski. Oh, there won't be. The puck flips over the goal line and goes in. I thought a delayed penalty was called. Referee's arm was up, and that was for Chelmsford, a delayed offside. Quick shot flips up over Davis's shoulder and falls in behind the goal line, and Chelmsford has a 1-0 lead. Waltham bench looking for a tripping call on Beck. Didn't get it. So Chelmsford with a quick 1-goal lead. 10:52 remaining in the first period. Mike Curtis will get the goal. Number 23 for Chelmsford. Play back in the Waltham zone. Stephen Douglas will handle it behind Davis. Slap shot there gets blocked in front by Lindstad, and we'll have a whistle and an interference call.
I got 21 white minor interference.
Kenny Coppola for interference, 10:16 remaining in the period. That penalty will come at 4:44. So Waltham will be shorthanded. John Fabiano will center. Steve Douglas, Chris Watson, and Alex Gardner out for the Waltham penalty kill unit. This is Trahan. Side of the right wing circle. Trahan back to the point to Ryan. For Trahan, tries a little give and go. Defense wall there by Gardner. Power play Chelmsford. Watson can't get it out. Pass is out of the zone. Curtis and Ryan couldn't connect. And Ryan will take it back for Chelmsford. Up to Curtis through center ice. Curtis, quick pass over the line for Carnes. Carnes takes a hit from Watson. Quick pass there from Curtis for Trahan, goes wide. Trahan, side of the right wing circle for Ryan. Chelmsford on a power play. Back deep now for Curtis. Curtis looking for Trahan, can't get it to him. Pass goes too far. Ahead for Sosnowski. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty to Coppola for interference. This is Ryan. Gets out of his own zone. Puck gets deflected there, and Davis will hold it on. Referee won't blow the whistle, as there was no Chelmsford player. Quick shot there, through Davis's pads and in. And Chelmsford on a second goal. We'll have to get the number. Quick shot there from the side of the net. And Waltham in trouble there, as Davis had to play it. Trahan should get credit for the goal, 19. Davis gloved it, and the referee wouldn't blow the whistle. Said there was no Chelmsford players near him. Sarnowski brings it across. They'll call Matt Beck for the offsides. Matt Beck along with Mark Bourgeois, Jeff Sarnowski up front, Jeb Boudreau, Alex Gardner on defense. No, number 15, Sosnowski will get credit for the goal. So the goal will be Sosnowski from Trahan and Carnes at 6:14, giving Chelmsford a 2-goal lead. And I'm sure Waltham coaching staff not wanting to get down early to talented Chelmsford Merrimack Valley Conference team. Gardner able to stick it ahead for Melanson. Sent out there by Greenwood for Chelmsford. Lindstead up on the left wing for McDonald. Stolen there by Eric Frank. Eric Frank through center ice. Melanson gets pulled down over the zone, and we'll have a penalty as Mike Melanson was spilled. So a penalty there on number 22, forward Garrett Greenwood. 7:51 remaining on the clock, so Waltham will have a man advantage for a minute and a half. Matt Beck up the right wing. Side of the circle, tries to throw it in front. Steve Douglas could not keep it in at the Chelmsford line. Douglas rides off Curtis and able to dump it back in. Stick the side there by Niels. Jeff Nield in goal, senior goaltender for Chelmsford. Waltham loses his own zone. Trahan. Quick shot there, goes wide by Curtis. And Zarnowski able to collect. Zarnowski ahead there for Frank. Frank looking for Matt Beck. Pass jumped over his stick. Play goes back in the Waltham end, and Steve Douglas will collect for the Hawks. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Douglas ahead for Zarnowski. Zarnowski loses the handle. Played back in there by McDonald. Tim McDonald for Chelmsford. Boudreau loses. Douglas able to collect. Long pass for Frank. Can't connect. Tim McDonald for Chelmsford behind his own goal. 6:35 remaining first period. 2-0 Chelmsford. Kenny Capola. Up for Watson. Can't connect. Chris Watson can't get it for Beck. Beck not happy. Looking for a quicker pass. Puck rolls in, squirts in front. Backhand pass try gets deflected wide. Lindstedt with a shot. Pad save there from Davis. Nick Ledger ahead for Watson. A foot race here. Mark Bourgeois along with Jason Ryan. Ryan wins that battle. Nick Ledger tries a soft pass. Too soft, able to be knocked away by the Chelmsford defense. McDonald up the left wing. McDonald takes a hit from Douglas. Pass through there, looking for Greenwood, goes too far. Steve Douglas now for Waltham. Kept in at the line by Stevenson, drives it back in. Kenny Capola. Cross-ice pass, Waltham will look to change. Eric Frank out on the ice now for the Hawks. Ryan McCarthy can't pick off the pass at center ice, loses there to Stevenson. McCarthy takes a hit from Melanson, play right below us at center ice. Up over the line and back out to center ice. Michael Carnes collects for Chelmsford. Kenny Capola behind his own goal, up for McCarthy. Ryan McCarthy tries a pass through for Frank, can't connect. Chelmsford, good job forechecking here. Waltham again having trouble getting out of their own zone. Phil Aucoin and his cousin Stephen Douglas in the corner. So Aucoin number 5 and Douglas number 17 for Waltham are tied up right now. Cousins battling each other tonight here at Ryan Arena. Ahead is Carnes in his own zone. Gets broken up there by Melanson. Frank also down there along with Ledger. I misspoke. It was McCarthy, Melanson, and Frank. Ledger not on the ice right now. Boudreau sticks it ahead for Melanson. Melanson side of the right wing circle, goes deep. Melanson gets a poke checked away there by Michael Carnes on a nice play. Eric Frank back to Alex Gardner. Gardner deep in the left wing corner for Frank. Zarnowski on the ice now. Zarnowski wheels. Centering pass. Quick shot goes wide. Well, a penalty here. Interference will be called on number 7, Brett Stevenson. So Stevenson sent off for interference. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first period. Time of the penalty, 11:10. Waltham will have another power play opportunity, trailing 2-0 here in the first period. Power play unit out there for the Hawks. Eric Frank, Matt Beck, Jeff Zarnowski, Stephen Douglas, and Alex Gardner. Beck for Douglas. Side of the right wing circle, Beck. Gets checked off the play, is spilled. Zarnowski working hard. Curtis able to control. And Trahan on a partial break. Trahan with a shot gets deflected high by Douglas as Douglas raced back into play. 4-on-3 for the moment. Eric Frank, 3-on-2 right here. Eric Frank looking for Beck, too far ahead. And Lindstad able to throw it out. Davis collects there, gives it to Douglas for the Hawks. Stephen Douglas through center ice, long pass for Frank, can't connect. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Stephen Douglas avoids the hit. Good forecheck there by Curtis. Quick shot there. Blocker save Davis. Zarnowski can't bat it clear. Forecheck there by Saran and Curtis. Kept in at the Waltham line. Quick drive there by Ryan. Save Andy Davis. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Alex Gardner up for Zarnowski. Playing the Waltham zone. Chelmsford doing a great job forechecking the Hawks here in the early going. Back at even strength. Puck is flipped ahead there by Trahan. Chelmsford looks to change. McCarthy ahead there for Greenwood. Bourgeois throws it wide. Rebound, puck's in the crease, and Jeff Neild will cover up with 1:52 remaining in the first period. Chelmsford has a 2-0 lead over the Waltham Hawks. Nick Ledger, Mark Bourgeois, Chris Watson up front. Kenny Capola, Jeb Boudreau on defense. 1:52 remaining in the first period. Fast-moving first period from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Quick shot there by Watson, and Neild will hold on. So Phil Aucoin will center for Chelmsford. Wins the draw. Kevin McCarthy tries to bat it out. Intercepted there by Ledger. Throws it in. Gets sticked away by Carnes. Waltham, nice play to keep it in. Puck dribbles through the slot and covered up there by Neild. So we'll have a third face-off in the Chelmsford zone in the last 20 seconds. Number 15, Ryan McCarthy will skate on. Capola will come off. McCarthy on left defense. Boudreau remains on the right. Ryan McCarthy bats it ahead for Watson. Checked on the play there. Ledger trying to help out. McCarthy able to keep it in with a skate. Now loses. Possible 2-on-1 here. Up over the line is Stevenson. Gets it checked away by Boudreau. Nice play. Mark Bourgeois up the right wing. Bourgeois pass for Ledger. Ledger throws it through and gets hauled down on the play. Nice check there by number 21, Jason Ryan. Stevenson back the other way. Throws it through. Davis able to make a quick save. And a little extracurricular activity. A coin comes in a little bit late. 1 minute exactly on the clock here remaining in the first period. Chelmsford 2, Waltham nothing. Curtis with Chelmsford's first goal at 4:08, making it 1-0. Sosnowski, number 15, with the power play goal, assisted by Ann and Carnes, with a 2-0 lead at 6:14. Melanson is ridden off the play there by Greenwood, drives it deep. Ryan McCarthy on the forecheck. Kevin McCarthy for Chelmsford. McCarthy hounded there by Ryan McCarthy. Melanson. Alex Gardner with a drive, trickles through in the goal! Alex Gardner with 35.7 seconds remaining, and you have to give a lot of credit there to Ryan McCarthy, forward, hustling along the boards, able to keep that puck in. Gardner collects at the point, drives it home between the pads of Jeff Neild, and Waltham has cut the lead in half. Goal coming at 11:25 of the first, 14:25 of the first period. Huge goal for the Hawks. And it's 23 seconds. Tries to pick it off again. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Drive goes wide, and that'll end the first period. Big goal by Alex Gardner at 14:25, narrows the deficit to 2-1. And at the end of one period from Ryan Arena in Watertown, it is Chelmsford 2, Waltham 1. Back with more after this. Waltham Hawks come out back onto the ice surface here at Ryan Arena for the warm-up before the second period. Chelmsford holding a 2-1 lead. Alex Gardner's goal at 14:25 of the first. Big goal for the Hawks as it cut the deficit to 2-1. See if the Hawks can find a way to combat the aggressive forechecking of Chelmsford. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lucchese. And I neglected to mention Ray's name earlier in the broadcast. A cardinal sin by any measure. And, you know, I could stand here and talk, but you wouldn't be able to see anything if it wasn't for Ray Lucchese. So we thank Ray for coming out. And as soon as we get some additional technical support after the holidays, you will not only be able to hear me, but also the dulcet sounds of Mr. Lucchese, as he's an analyst when available on Hawk Cablecast. Start of the second period with the Hawks down 2-1. Back in the Chelmsford zone is Lindstedt. Sosnowski able to help out as well for Chelmsford. Pass picked off at the Chelmsford line by Beck. Throws it over for Zarnowski. Matt Beck takes a hit there from Lindstedt. 2-on-2. Up over the line here is Curtis. Zarnowski able to control for the Hawks. Ahead for a pass for Beck. Tap pass for Fabiano, too far. Cross ice pass, Zarnowski on it. Right wing takes a hit there from Sosnowski. Play at center ice. Here's a quick break. 2-on-1 for the moment. Beck and Fabiano. Fabiano's in. Quick shot. Pad save there by Neal. And we'll have a whistle. And it looks like a penalty call. Look, 2 penalties will be called. Now we'll have to get the story here. So we'll have the initial penalty on the hit behind the net and a penalty late after the whistle had blown at 58 seconds of the second period, and Waltham will go on a 5-on-3. And Chelmsford coach not happy at all with the penalties just called there, really giving it to his guys in the box. Penalties on Trahan and Curtis. So Waltham has a 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. Stephen Douglas not able to control. Douglas throws in from Melanson off the boards. Eric Frank back for Gardner. Gardner. Frank, top of the left wing circle. Eric Frank for Matt Beck. Beck scores! Matt Beck makes it 2-2. Power play goal, Hawks 5-on-3. What patience here by Eric Frank. Eric Frank could have blasted one from the top of the slot. Got it over to Matty Beck, bottom of the right wing circle, and Matt Beck, as always, knows what to do with it. Goal comes at 1 minute 17 seconds of the second period. And Waltham makes this a new hockey game, 2-2. So Chelmsford will replace one skater anyway, and Waltham will still have a power play for 1 minute 12. Could be a turning point of the game. Right there it is as of this moment, as Waltham is tied at 2. Eric Frank, top of the left wing circle for Zarnowski. Zarnowski back for Gardner. Gardner telegraphed that pass, not a very good pass. Got a break though because it deflects off a Chelmsford player, stays in the zone. Pass goes through, Beck skates. 2-on-1 over the line the other way, quick shot there, save his rebound, score! Goal there, looks like Hajar with the goal. And devastating goal to give up on a power play. 13:10 remaining. 1 minute 50 into the second period. Chelmsford right back out in front, 3-2. Davis made the initial save, left a rebound just sitting out there in the slot. Puck back in the zone. Melanson now in the Chelmsford zone. Back for Boudreau. Still a power play. Boudreau throws it through. Tries to get through Forbes. Rebound goes wide. Douglas. Pad save there by Niels. Douglas able to keep it in at the line. Throws it again deep in the Chelmsford zone. McCarthy with a check. Charlie Forbes on. Big check there, Charlie Forbes. Melanson, quick shot. Oh, goes wide, missed the net. Penalty called again. And Chelmsford takes another penalty.
149.
So number 21, Jason Ryan, co-captain, off for cross-checking at 2:27. So Waltham back on a 2-man advantage, only for 2 seconds though. But we'll have an additional 1.5-minute power play. And Coach John McGuire elects to keep the big guns out there. Frank, Beck, Zarnowski, Gardner, and Douglas. Trying to get back in the game here, down 3-2. Matt Beck on the draw. Play down in the Chelmsford zone. Beck comes out with it, left wing circle, back for Douglas. Douglas with a drive, gets deflected, quick rebound, goes wide. Eric Frank, cross ice, Zarnowski. Zarnowski, right wing circle. Back for Douglas. Douglas with a drive through. Goes wide. More of a pass than anything else. Another 2-on-1 here up over the line, McDonald. McDonald throws it through, gets blocked away by Beck on a big back check play there. 55 seconds remaining on the penalty. Matt Beck. 2-on-2. Up over the line in the middle. Beck with a quick shot, gets blocked wide. Frank, left wing circle, takes it deep. Frank stops. Out to the point. Douglas with a drive, goes through the crease. Frank back for Gardner. Gardner ahead for Frank. Matt Beck in front, back, with score! Matty Beck ties it again at 3. And once again, the Hawks battle hard in the Chelmsford zone. Another power play goal. That goal comes at 3:40 of the second, and we have a 3-3 hockey game. Once again, Matt Beck showing patience in the slot, knows what to do with the puck. Backhander goes high up over the outstretched glove of Neal, and we have another new hockey game tied at 3. So Matty Beck with his second goal of the night. Crowd in the game now, along with the Waltham bench. Gardner able to keep it in. Seems like Alex Gardner's been out there forever this period. Jeb Boudreau back for the Hawks. Boudreau throws it up through the neutral zone. driven into the Waltham zone by Lindstedt. Play, heavy, hard hits there by Curtis on Ledger. Stolen in over the line. Big hit there by Boudreau as Lindstedt tried to hop over. Boudreau looking for Watson. Watson has to come get that puck. Now let it go to him. Big hit there as Gardner was taken down by Garrett Greenwood, number 22, with a heavy hit behind the Waltham net. Greenwood up over the line. Quick shot there. Score! Garrett Greenwood. Beats Andy Davis to the far side, and Chelmsford right back in front, 4-3. Davis knows it too. Davis, I'm sure, would have liked to come out, cut down the angle just a little bit, hugging the post. Greenwood, quick, smart wrist shot to the far corner, and Chelmsford back in front, 4-3. How many times can the Hawks come back? They've been behind all night, have yet to have the lead. Can't keep giving up goals to a hard-charging Chelmsford team. Douglas up over the line. This is Hajar. Hajar centering pass, puck in the crease, and a whistle will blow as the net is dislodged. .9:40 remaining here in the second period. Chelmsford 4, Waltham 3. A coin on the draw for Chelmsford with Eric Frank. Frank controls up the near boards. Gets poke checked away there by Ryan. Ryan able to knock it in on Davis. Stephen Douglas now for Melanson. Melanson goes off the boards for Frank. Too far ahead. Frank, though, with the poke check away there from Lindstedt. Quick centering pass here up ice is Kidder. Kidder makes his first appearance on the ice for Chelmsford. A coin loses at center ice to Eric Frank. Frank too soft through the middle for McCarthy. Gets intercepted. Rolls in on Davis. Davis will leave it for Capola. Capola looks for McCarthy. McCarthy gets it ahead, but blocked there by a coin. Back in the corner now. Lindstedt throws it in front. Off a skate. Loose puck in front. Eric Frank able to clear. Frank will tap it off the boards. A coin makes a nice play to break up at center ice. McCarthy takes a hit there from Ryan. Puck sent back in the Waltham zone, and icing will be called with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. Second period, Chelmsford 4, Waltham 3. A lot of action in the second period. 4 goals scored so far. 2 by each team. Matty Beck on the draw along with Zarnowski and Fabiano on the wings. Alex Gardner and Jeb Boudreau back on defense. Zarnowski's shot gets deflected high. Fabiano chases it right wing corner. Back for Boudreau. Boudreau loses now up the ice here. Dangerous man here is Trahan. Trahan throws it wide. Zarnowski gets ridden off the play. Matt Beck has Fabiano ahead. Up in over the line. Nice play by Trahan on the back check. Zarnowski able to keep it in. Zarnowski for Beck. Beck right left wing circle. Puck on score! That's a goal! Jeff Zarnowski will tie it at 4-4. And how many lives do the Hawks have tonight? Down 1-0, down 2-0, 2-1, 3-2, 4-3, and Zarnowski, who was snake bit all of last year, is able to poke home the Luke puck that was sitting in the crease. And the Hawks come back and tie it once again at 4. Zarnowski should get credit for that goal. Matt Beck ridden off the play, able to throw it in front. Slides through Neal's pads, and Zarnowski there to tap it home. Hajar over the line. Nice poke check there by Douglas. Saves a bid there. One-on-one. Nick Ledger over the line with Lindstad. Ledger throws it to the near side wide. Charlie Forbes with a forecheck. Nick Ledger for Bourgeois. Bourgeois tries a backhander. Can't get to the puck. Puck is loose in the slot. Score! Score, Waltham! It might be Ledger with the goal. And Chelmsford has to be stunned right now, giving up 4 second period goals. And the Hawks are on fire. And they finally take a 5-4 lead. And might have been Nicky Ledger on that one. Nick Ledger with the goal, and so Forbes and Bourgeois will get assists as well, and Waltham takes a 5-4 lead. Mike Melanson in the left wing corner takes a check to the back there, no call. Hit from behind. Not hard enough to be called anything. Pass ahead, Trahan gets knocked in to the Waltham zone. Boudreau takes a hit there from Trahan. McCarthy throws it ahead for Frank. It looks like Chelmsford's going to try to get a little bit more physical here, as they've given up 4 second period goals. What a fast and furious second period we've had here from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lucchese. Melanson taps it ahead, is spilled there by Ryan. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty. Let's see who this call is on. Might be...
Hey, let me tell you something. That could be a hit. I'm just telling you, okay? Watch out, all right?
So number 23 for Chelmsford, Michael Curtis, gets called for a penalty. 6:49 remaining in the second period. Waltham once again on a power play. Zarnowski gets it back for Frank, for Gardner. Gardner throws it in deep. Hajar able to clear it out. Foot race here, Douglas along with Lindstad. Hajar throws it up ahead. Play along the near boards in the Waltham zone. Zarnowski finally able to come away with it. Stephen Douglas now. Douglas gets it ahead for Frank. Eric Frank carries over the line. Frank left wing, right wing circle. Eric Frank wheels around the net. Frank tries to throw it in front for Beck. Gets deflected. Eric Frank catches it. Right wing circle again. Eric Frank controlling the puck. Throws it behind the net for Matt Beck. Beck, side of the left wing circle. Matt Beck controlling. Matt Beck, quick shot, high and wide. Hoping for a deflection. Maybe Zarnowski could get a stick on it. Stephen Douglas drops it back into the Chelmsford zone. Eric Frank able to collect. Can't get good wood on the backhand. Frank from Matt Beck. Beck. Oh, his pass is blocked and cleared by Chelmsford. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Curtis, and Alex Gardner will collect behind goaltender Andy Davis. Gardner's pass goes too far, and icing will be called. Ryan McCarthy almost able to control that at the Chelmsford line. 5:10 remaining here in a wild and woolly second period from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Waltham has a 5-4 lead. So Nick Ledger on for the Hawks, along with Jeb Boudreau. Mark Bourgeois, Chris Watson, Shot from the point goes through, wide. That shot there by Lindstad. Trahan with a shot gets deflected high and wide by Coppola in front. Dangerous here for Davis. Ledger taps it ahead for Bourgeois. Bourgeois forechecking Trahan. Puck comes out of the zone. Nice play by Bourgeois in the back check. Bourgeois tries to go through Lindstad. No call there. Oh, all kinds of big hitting now. And we're going to get matching penalties here. And this is a good whistle here. This game is getting a little bit out of hand in the corner down there. Oh, 2 5-minute penalties here for slashing, it looks like. As Bourgeois and Lindstad go off. And if you're Waltham, you'll make that trade. Lindstad's been effective tonight for Chelmsford. So 4:45 remaining. 5-minute majors for slashing. Mark Bourgeois for Waltham and Bruce Lindstad for Chelmsford. Lindstad, the 190-pound senior defenseman for Chelmsford. He'll have to sit the rest of the period in 15 seconds of the third. Well, I was mistaken. I thought those penalties were major penalties that they had called. Actually, penalties are for holding. Referee had been talking about something else, so 1.5-minute minor penalties will be called, not major penalties I had stated earlier. Teams at even strength. Quick drive there. Davis able to knock it up out of play. 3:59 remaining, second period. So the referee had mentioned something about slashing and that they were both going for majors and they call it holding. I don't know what the referee was, may have been talking about something earlier. And maybe it told them to watch the slashing, but holding double minor, matching minors I should say. So 3:59 remaining in the second period. Matt Beck able to collect the puck from the Watertown Arena attendant from behind the glass in the Waltham end. 3:58 remaining, second period. Waltham 5, Chelmsford 4. Matt Beck up the left wing for Zarnowski, too far ahead. Kevin McCarthy sticks it around. Beck able to collect it though. Matt Beck, top of left wing circle, takes a hit there from Carnes, able to dump it back in. Fabiano, loose puck in front, Matt Beck! Save there by Neild, and Matty Beck had the 6th goal on his stick. Couldn't put it home. Big save there by Neild, and Jeff Neild. The benefit of some luck there. I don't think he knew where that puck was. .3:30 remaining, second period. Waltham 5, Chelmsford 4. Matt Beck on the draw with Zarnowski and Fabiano. Fabiano tries to take a deep poke, checked away there. Zarnowski on it now for the Hawks. Zarnowski, side of the circle. Quick shot there and a save by Neild off the stick of Matty Beck. Gardner tries to throw it through, gets blocked. Zarnowski falls. Gardner, glove there by Neild, and we'll have a face-off penalty call here. Penalty on the Chelmsford goalie. So penalty on the Chelmsford goalie. So Greenwood will serve the penalty at 3:16 remaining in the second period. 11 minutes and 44 seconds time of the penalty. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lucchese from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Fantastic action here, second period. Waltham takes a 5-4 lead. tripping the call on Neild. Stephen Douglas able to avoid Trahan. Douglas carries it himself over the line. Douglas gets a poke checked away, and Chelmsford elects to dump it in the Waltham zone. 2:48 remaining in the second period, 5-4, 1 minute remaining on the Neild penalty for tripping. Stephen Douglas in his own zone. Nice play there by Carnes. Alex Gardner for Eric Frank. Frank for Matt Beck. Beck up over the line, Melanson leaves it there for Beck. Beck, quick shot and a save there by Neild. Matt Beck trying the top corner, far side. Neild able to cradle it. 35 seconds remaining on the Neild penalty. Yeah, gotta get Stephen Douglas off the ice. They're very winded right now. Played a ton of minutes. Joe Horgan making his first appearance on the ice here for the Hawks, freshman defenseman. Big spot for Horgan to be in. 2:20 remaining second period. Eric Frank, Ryan McCarthy, Mike Melanson up front. Boudreau and Horgan. Melanson with a quick shot gets deflected and sticked out of play there by Tim McDonald. Face-off will come to the left of Jeff Neild. .28 seconds remaining on the penalty, 2:13 remaining second period. Ryan able to get it ahead from McDonald. McDonald throws it down the length of the ice. Boudreau for McCarthy. McCarthy gets spilled. Puck sent back down in the Waltham zone once again. 8 seconds remaining on the penalty. A giveaway by Boudreau. Quick shot there. Davis sticks it aside. Centering pass in front, picked off. Boudreau up for Frank. Frank takes a hit by Ryan. Ryan with a drive. Kicked away there. Shot would have went wide anyway. McCarthy on it now. Waltham has to be very careful here with a 5-4 lead, minute and a half left in the period. Melanson takes a hit over the line. Matt Beck leaves it for Melanson. 2-on-2 back the other way. McDonald couldn't control through the neutral zone. Chelmsford elects to dump it in and change. 1 minute remaining. Boudreau has to hustle if he wants to catch Chelmsford on the change. Boudreau, smart play to just hold it at the line. Doesn't want to give it away with a minute left. Puck into Chelmsford's end. 1 minute remaining in the period. Watson and Forbes come out now for the Hawks on the change. Long lead pass ahead. Goes in the Waltham zone, and icing will be called with 48.9 seconds remaining here, second period. Waltham 5 in Chelmsford 4. Now Waltham has to guard against the same thing happening to them that happened to Chelmsford at the end of the first period, as Alex Gardner slapper found the net with 35 seconds remaining at the end of period 1. Matt Beck on the draw, out for Trahan. Trahan, the sniper from Chelmsford, throws it in wide of Davis. Watch out for the rebound there. Able to be ridden off the play. Beck now. Forecheck, Zarnowski picks it up. Zarnowski loses it. Oh, big hit there. Stephen Douglas, nice defensive play. Matt Beck with 25 seconds remaining in the period. Matt Beck tries to go through the legs there of Carnes. Hits Carnes' stake. Back the other way. Picked off there by Douglas, and Douglas elects to just drive it around the boards with 10 seconds remaining in the period. Gardner, smart play there, just drives it back in. That should do it for the second period. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, and that will do it. Waltham has a 5-4 lead after 2 in a thrill-packed second period. Down 2-1 after the first, have come back here with 4 second period goals. So referees will talk. We'll stay right here for the time being. Referees want to talk with the captains. Maybe want to make sure this game does not get out of hand here in the third period. Captains will get a talking to. Maybe talk to the teammates in the locker room. Be careful. Referees may call it tight in the third. So Fabiano, Douglas, and Beck at center ice right now. The second period has ended. And we're waiting for the Chelmsford captain to enter the playing surface as well. They've been warned. That was especially a conversation warning both teams for the third period. A lot of chippiness going on, the referee says, tripping from behind with skates, things like that. And the referees will have none of it in the third period, trying to get this thing under control. In any event, at the end of two periods from Ryan Arena in Watertown, it's Waltham 5, Chelmsford 4. Back here for third period action from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Waltham holds a 5-4 advantage. Good crowd here tonight from Ryan Arena. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lucchese. 9-1-5-7-6-9. Sarnowski drives it deep in the Chelmsford zone to start the beginning of the third period. Matt Beck. Puck gets flipped over the top of the net by Fabiano. Check there. Zarnowski got hit by Curtis. Trahan up over the line. Trahan in deep. Throws it back. Quick shot. Davis gets a piece of it. Puck goes high and over the glass for a face-off. Curtis with a quick shot. Trahan, when he puts on the Jets, can really fly. Kenny Coppola has to be ready for that on defense. Waltham controls the draw. Melanson takes a hit there from Carnes. Play in the Chelmsford zone. 2-on-2 here. Up over the line there is Greenwood. Greenwood. Puck through in the slot. Hajar couldn't get to it. Greenwood blocked it as well. Eric Frank, 2-on-2, up over the line. Frank, left wing circle. Tries to throw it in front, gets ridden off the play there from McCarthy. And we'll have a whistle. As a helmet came off. Number 16, Michael Carnes, lost his helmet. Referee blew the whistle. Face off outside the Chelmsford zone. 13 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the third period. Ryan back with it for Chelmsford. Douglas loses, but Watson back checking into the play, able to throw it out to center right. Lindstad across for Ryan. Nick Ledger on the forecheck. Lindstad gets it ahead for Stevenson. Stevenson taps it ahead. Offsides. Philip Coyne over the line early for Chelmsford. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lucchese from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Watson and Bourgeois out there along with Boudreau and Gardner. Stevenson on with Aucoin and Aronian. Ryan and Lindstad for Chelmsford. Watson on the forecheck on Lindstad. Lindstad wheels behind his own goal. Gets it up the near board. Send ahead. Boudreau able to stop it at the neutral zone. Boudreau fans on the pass. Gets checked there. Able to play it up for Watson. Watson with a backhand pass up for Beck. Goes too far. Ryan loses. Although Beck could make the play on it. Zarnowski there on the forecheck. Boudreau with a hit on Stevenson. Davis. Very touchy there around the crease. Loose puck. Picked up here by Beck. Beck up the right wing. Matt Beck. Side of the right wing circle for Zarnowski. Zarnowski gets ridden off the play there by Carnes. Up over the line here is Curtis. Curtis stops. Top of the right wing circle. Curtis with a drive and a goal! Michael Curtis. Nice move there as he stopped, wheeled, and fired. Fabiano could not stay with him. And Chelmsford makes it a 5-5 game, 2:54 into the third period. Trahan on Douglas. This is Sosnowski. Sosnowski with a drive, pad save there, Davis. Sosnowski up for Fabiano. Fabiano, right wing, takes it deep. Gets poke checked off the play there from McCarthy. McCarthy starts it back the other way for Chelmsford. Loses to Douglas. Curtis looking for Trahan. Douglas with a nice play to bat away from McDonald. McDonald now throws it in front. Save here, Davis. How did he get that one? I'll never know. Eric Frank up the left wing will gain the line and dump it in. Ryan McCarthy checks Kevin McCarthy there. Puck sent out of the zone by Curtis. Jeb Boudreau. Boudreau gains a line, able to dump it in. Back on it there is Carnes. Carnes takes a hit there from McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy for Chelmsford gets it up for Trahan. Melanson got spilled, no call there. Puck flips over Gardner's stick, goes back into the Waltham zone. Boudreau has to be careful. Backs it ahead for Ryan McCarthy. Through the middle, Eric Frank. Eric Frank around Kevin McCarthy. Eric Frank shot short side. Rebound. Score! Mike Melanson on the rebound. Eric Frank with a short side. And Eric Frank made that happen as he beat Chelmsford defenseman Kevin McCarthy around the wide side. Melanson able to rush the crease and poke home the rebound. And Waltham takes a one-goal lead at 6-5. So that should be Melanson from Frank and Ryan McCarthy. And Chelmsford will now change goaltenders as number 1 sophomore Adam Lavelle enters the game. Coach John McGuire instructing his troops on the Waltham bench. instructions from Coach John McGuire. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lachese from Ryan Arena in Watertown. So Mike Melanson makes it a 6-5 hockey game. Eric Frank and Ryan McCarthy should get assists. We'll wait for the announcement. Puck into Chelmsford zone, 10 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third period. Stephen Douglas, shot through, rebound in front. Pad save there by Adam Lavelle. Icing will be waved off, goes behind the Waltham zone. Behind the Waltham zone with Stephen Douglas, tries to clear it out. Gets blocked there, Douglas hauled down there. Marc Bourgeois. Bourgeois for Forbes. Oh, it goes under Forbes' stick. McDonald back the other way, but Kenny Capola able to control for the Hawks. Bourgeois gets ridden off the play. Nick Ledger losing his skates. Charlie Forbes had a golden opportunity right on the blade of his stick. Couldn't control it. And there will be a whistle at the Waltham bench. Puck hits a player off the bench. 9 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here. Third period, Waltham 6 and Chelmsford 5. Marc Bourgeois slid the pass across perfectly for Forbes. Forbes just couldn't get control of it on his stick, or Waltham would have a 2-goal lead. Ryan back for Chelmsford. Lindstad gets it up for Curtis. Curtis, shot offside is the call as Curtis wound up for the shot and Trahan in early. Scott Trahan, 6 foot, 165-pound junior captain, co-captain along with Ryan for Chelmsford. Hasn't really been heard from since early in the first period when his line put a lot of pressure on the Hawk defense. Alex Gardner loses. Score! And Chelmsford has come back to tie it at 6. Alex Gardner with a giveaway deep in his own zone. Chelmsford makes him pay. And I'm sure Gardner would like to have that one back. Had time, elected to change direction, lost it out in front. Davis gets beat, and it's a 6-6 hockey game. Up over the line here, Haja. Quick shot, gets blocked in front. Davis leaves it aside for Douglas. Douglas kicks it ahead, near corner for Zanowski. Zanowski for Beck. 2-on-1. Beck in over the line. Beck gets ridden off the play from behind. Backhander in front. Loose puck. Goes wide. And we just said that Trahan hadn't done much since the first, and he picks up a goal there. Quick shot there. Pad save by Davis. Big save there. Matt Beck. 1-on-2. Over the line. Beck tries to sweep through the defenders. Gets taken down. 8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the third period. Chelmsford 6 and Waltham 6. Cross-ice pass. Melanson tries to take it through. Good defensive play there by Aucoin. Capola. Tipped wide there by Melanson. McCarthy with a hit. Chelmsford controls in her own zone. Ryan throws it back around the other side for Carnes. Carnes to Aucoin up the middle. 2-on-2 for the moment. Stevenson up on the left wing. Aucoin. Aucoin. Shot goes high and wide. Davis comes out and will control it. And we'll have a whistle. 7:29 remaining third period. Waltham 6 and Chelmsford 6. Chelmsford will change, as will the Waltham defense. So Nick Ledger will come on. Stephen Douglas, Kenny Capola on defense. Chris Watson out there as well with Marc Bourgeois. Bourgeois works hard in the slot, puck underneath his body. Kicked free there. Capola up for Bourgeois. Bourgeois takes a high hit. Puck is kept in. Over the line is Curtis. Curtis backhands it in. Loose puck behind the net. Capola, nice play to bat it away. Puck kept in at the line. Ryan drives it through. Stick there by Davis. Shot goes behind the net by Curtis. Lindstad deep in the left wing circle. Hawks able to control as the referee got in the way. Good break for the Hawks. Kept in there from Sosnowski. Bourgeois takes a hit from Lindstad, ridden off the play. 6:35 remaining, third period, 6-6. Over the line here is Curtis. Curtis takes a hit, able to get it back. Throws it in front, loose puck in front. Puck in the slot, gets batted away. Waltham, a lot of pressure here for Chelmsford. Matt Beck able to knock it away from Trahan. Lindstad throws it through. Glove there by Davis, and Waltham will get a face-off with 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the third period. All kinds of pressure there from Chelmsford. And Andy Davis able to glove that last shot. Trahan tipped it in the air. Davis saw it all the way. And there'll be a face-off to the right of goaltender Andy Davis. Matt Beck, Jeff Sarnowski, and John Fabiano out, along with Kenny Capola. Fans very vocal across the way here at Ryan Arena. Good crowd tonight. Bill Zioli along with Ray Lucchese. Play in the neutral zone right below us. Picked up there by Haja. Haja with a burst of speed. Haja, quick shot there. Skate save, Andy Davis. Matt Beck throws it ahead for Fabiano. Fabiano takes his defender deep. Chelmsford now controls. Ryan McCarthy. Nice play to break up the Chelmsford rush in the neutral zone. And Waltham will change up. McCarthy on the forecheck. Kevin McCarthy now controls for Chelmsford. Up for Michael Carnes. Eric Frank gains a red line, will dump it in. Kevin McCarthy back for Chelmsford. Behind goaltender Adam Lavelle, who came in to replace starting goaltender Jeff Niels. Puck sent down into the Waltham zone. Chelmsford will change all 5 players on the ice. Cross ice pass, nice hit there by Ryan on Melanson. Play right below us now. Eric Frank ties up Stevenson. Philip Acoin. Acoin, his pass gets blocked there by Boudreau. Play down in the Waltham zone. Acoin steals it. Walks in. Acoin, shot, score! Phil Acoin gives Chelmsford a 7-6 lead as he scores at 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Nice move in the slot. And lifts it high over the outstretched glove of Davis. Nothing Davis could do there. Beat by a big-time shot. And Waltham, after battling back, down 3 times in this hockey game, finally takes the lead. Only to let it slip away again here in the third period. Face-off will come in the Waltham zone. Nick Ledger out there along with Charlie Forbes. Stephen Douglas. Ryan McCarthy, the defenseman, and Mark Bourgeois. Bourgeois beats Ryan to the puck, but Lavelle played it wide. Centering pass in front gets blocked. Nice play by Bourgeois. Charlie Forbes throws it in front. 3-on-2 here for Chelmsford. Up over the line is Ryan. Quick pass here, walks in. Nice save by Davis. And Andy Davis will cover up with 3:49 remaining in the hockey game. So Chelmsford will send out Trahan, Sosnowski, Lindstad. Lindstad comes, will it come off? No, he'll stay on. Carnes is out there as well. Along with Curtis. John Fabiano chases Carnes back to the Chelmsford end of the ice. Trahan. Curtis. Throws it ahead. Icing will be called. And we'll have a face-off in the Chelmsford zone. 3:25 remaining in the third period. Chelmsford 7, Waltham 6. Matt Beck on the draw with Zarnowski and Fabiano. Jeb Boudreau, Alex Gardner on defense. Up over the line here quickly now is Curtis. Curtis, quick shot there, pad save by Davis. Matt Beck can't control, driven back in there by Carnes. Gardner up ahead for Zarnowski. And a hand pass will be called, and we'll have a face-off outside the Waltham blue line. 2:58 remaining here in this third period. Waltham was down 2-0, cut it to 2-1 at the end of the first period. Second period was a blitz as each team traded numerous goals. Waltham went ahead 6-5, but the lead has slipped away as Chelmsford has come back to take a 7-6 lead. Davis will cover up as Hajar was in the vicinity. Bill Zioli with Ray Lucchese from Ryan Arena in Watertown. Eric Frank on the draw. Ryan, shot gets deflected there by Greenwood. Greenwood chases it in the zone, but Douglas able to control it, tries to send it out and can't. Kenny Capola being hounded by Greenwood. Quick shot there in the crease. Davis able to stick it away. McCarthy drives McDonald into the boards. Capola now wanted for the Hawks. Capola gets blocked by McDonald at the point. McDonald content to throw it in opposite wing. Melanson can't get control. Bouncing puck back in the Waltham zone. 2:05, 2:04 remaining in the third period. Waltham can't break out. McCarthy can't flip it ahead. Chelmsford looking for a face-off. And Capola sends it into the Waltham bench, and there'll be a face-off in the Waltham zone. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining here in the third period, and Chelmsford has a 1-goal lead. And Waltham will take a timeout, it looks like. Let's see if we can listen in.
Timeout over here, Jack.
Plenty of time. I think about pulling the goal yet, but if it goes continuous, look over here. Now have someone ready to jump here. All right, look over here, Tom. All right, we get the face off in this corner right here. All right. So Matt's going to take. I want to put Zanowski out here. Right. I want to put Fabiano here. I want to put Gardner here and Douglas here. Right. I want to win it back. And let's get it wrapped around Jeff. You cheat out. Let's try to get a break. And Johnny and Matt can jump in. Let's get it set up down there. Get it in zone. Get some pressure. Listen to me. Right? I want the defense to crash. Right? If I pull the goalie, Eric can get a jump for the goalie. If we can get it set up down there, get it tied up. Like change the line and change the different groups out there. But you got to go hard. The first thing we're going to do is get it out of the zone, which we're having difficulty doing because some of you guys are out there, you're too tired. Win the face-off, work that wrap around. If it's there, if it's not there, get the puck, let's get it out, and we'll go from there. All right, understand that?
Instructions from Coach John McGuire to his Waltham Hawk squad as they come out with 1:50 remaining here in the third period, down 1 goal. Matt Beck on the draw with Zanowski and Fabiano. Draw goes in deep to the Waltham zone. Zanowski able to tap it ahead. Beck for Fabiano. Fabiano drives it in. Puck gets kicked deeper into Chelmsford zone. On it there is Lindstad. Lindstad able to throw it ahead, neutral zone for Gardner. Gardner just gives it away to Trahan. Gardner backhand pass for Fabiano. Picked up over the line here, Curtis. In front, quick shot. Save there, Andy Davis, and he'll cover up. As Sosnowski walked right in. Davis made the save, 1 minute 19 seconds remaining here. Third period, Waltham down 7-6. And it looks like we'll have a timeout Chelmsford here. Let's try to listen in.
This is what we're going to do. This is what people got to do. All right? We're going to put Fabiano, you're going to be back behind Jack. We're going to have Frank be here. Okay? We got me there? All right? Jack, get up on the face up, Steve, and tie up that guy better than you just did. Let's do the same thing with Ram. Again, as soon as it gets back there, it looks like it's going to be right. You got to sprint out here. Same thing with you, right? Once I can get the cold push, you're going to go to him. Just don't do that. Right? Fabiano, come here. You're going to be able to pull once you set up there. Just stay there. You and Fabiano, the defense.
So Waltham will make a goalie change. That's how you can gain an extra timeout. Darren Bergeron will be in the nets for the Hawks. Andy Davis out. Draw in the Waltham zone. On it is Curtis against Beck. Lindstad also there. Puck flipped in on Davis, and Davis will cover up. Eric Frank, John Fabiano, Matt Beck, Steve Douglas, and Jeff Zarnowski out for the Hawks. Hawks with 4 forwards and 1 defenseman. Frank wins the draw for Fabiano. Fabiano plays it around for Zanowski. Zanowski unable to handle it. 1:06 remaining. Puck goes the length of the ice. Eric Frank on a breakaway. Eric Frank gets spilled down, and no call there as a net dislodged. And Eric Frank had a tough angle coming in on his backhand. And the Hawks right now have 6 players on the ice. Net is empty. 1 minute remaining, empty net for Waltham. Marc Bourgeois on the ice as well. Quick slap shot gets deflected high and goes out of play. 55 seconds remaining here in the third period. So let's see what the Hawks can come up with now. Matt Beck, Eric Frank, Jeff Sarnowski, Marc Bourgeois, John Fabiano, Stephen Douglas. Beck will try to win the draw. Beck wins it. Quick shot there through a screen by Frank, goes wide. Douglas near boards, able to tap it ahead. Zarnowski on it now. Puck fought for, near boards. Time is running, 43 seconds. Frank comes out with it, behind the net. Chelmsford controls, Ryan, forecheck there. Puck comes around, goes out though to the neutral zone. 32 seconds remaining here in the period. Fabiano, tapped in. Play is onside, 25 seconds remaining. Ryan looking for a face-off. Time is running again. Referee should just blow it dead right here. Puck is still loose. Matt Beck able to throw it in front. Unable to do so. Loose puck. Quick shot is a whiff there. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And puck is still in. Zarnowski can't flip it in. And that will do it in the hockey game. And Chelmsford comes away with a 7-6 victory here at Ryan Arena in Watertown. And the Hawks had it in their sights, let it slip away. Giving up a couple of goals here, one with just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. And they go down to a very tough, as always, Merrimack Valley Conference team, Chelmsford, 7-6. And Chelmsford plays a tough league, Billerica in that league as well, along with Tewksbury.